お前はもう死んでいる。
What's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with a new My Hero Academia live reaction. I honestly completely forgot about this chapter, that it was out today, until I saw something on Twitter. Um, so, yeah. I forgot that this chapter was coming out earlier than anything else. So that is good. That's good. It gives me time to just do this, and I know that I have not been uploading in between my manga reactions is because I've been busy. So I haven't been able to do anything, and I will have a video coming out very soon about what I want to do next with some of my content. So that is what will be coming very soon. Um, yeah. Okay. So let's get into this. My Hero Academia, chapter 298. God, we're almost at 300. Okay, here we go. Sounds of collapse. It was our money that paid for that fish, yeah? Moguro? As well as your medical treatments, the video doctoring, and Toga's new coat. Yeah? So what? You've got us to thank for your big boss's boss Baldy being here in this hideout, and not zoinked, zoinked, zoinked out in the hospital bed. While the Jaku hospital raid was happening. Okay, so this is a flashback of when they were raiding the hospital. The president of deterrent or whatever. Um, that was the face I showed to the world at large. And after relinquishing command of the Meta-Human Liberation Army, I took on a new leadership role on the road to the revolution. I've always worn these two faces, and ever since our holy war in Daika City, there have literally been two of me. Imagine my delight when you came to me with that joint diplomatic proposal. I knew you people at the Safety Commission always had your eye on us, but when, at last, I was led to believe that you couldn't ignore our products anymore, both my faces were overcome with joy. Short-lived, though, it was. But to come at us now with such fire and brimstone, well, isn't this the system you've built up? Your law and your order? Yes, I suppose it was necessary. But we seek order without order. True freedom through liberation. The seeds are already sown. 6 hours after the attack on Tartarus. Oh my god. Okay. 6 hours after the attack on Tartarus. 3:06 a.m. Shin prison. Boom. No moves and all for one breaking in. 3:55 a.m. Bagu prison. Another attack. 4:30 a.m. Kuin hospital. Not hospital. Kuin prison. And then another one. And then it looks like All for One has taken over some planes. Okay. Through use of emergency aircraft that require an official biometric ID to operate, the escaped prisoners from Tartarus and the near high-ends proceeded to attack 7 other prisons, freeing additional convicts from six of them. 5:04 a.m. There. The groundwork is laid. What a thrilling day we've had. The sudden rash of violent escapees should hamper the authorities pursuing me. And now, would would you good people be so kind as to stand guard while this body rests? We got along more than I thought, bonded over gaming and stuff. Who are you? You're not the guy I agreed to follow. Have no fear. I hold the greatest respect for Tomura's will. This body simply needs time to rest and be perfected, but once it is, our desires will come to fruition. 2 days later, Bakugo's waking up. Ouch. And then, he's awake! Shut up, where the hell am I? Hooray, that's the short-fused freak we know. Don't just brush me off like that. This is Central Hospital, the best place for state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line medical care. But thank goodness for real. We heard you took one nasty beating, that you were like stabbed in the guts. I'll tell the nurse he's up. What about Deku and Todoroki? Hold on, I gotta see this. Mineta. I'm so glad you're alive, even if you're a punk. Nice. Uh, and Sensei, and our senpai, Endeavor. What's going on? Gran Torino's in the hospital. Okay. Shimura. Both you and Gran Torino would have been much worse off if you'd gotten attention any later. You can thank Rocklock and the others for making your lives top priority. Even Kayama. Why? Enough, Yamada. I just want to know, how are the kids? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Why is Kirishima over with Shoto? He's normally over with Bakugo. But that's everybody else. Okay. And then, okay, so they know. Don't let it get to you, dude. It'll be alright. We saw it, Todoroki. We know about the situation. It'll be okay. Are you affiliated with Endeavor? What's the status? You must know it, right? And is Endeavor even aware of the trouble state Japan's in right now? Everyone's dying to know about his connection with Dabi. When can we expect a press conference? We need some reassurance. We need to know. That one is the root cause. His shining light beckons the dark. It persists. God. It precipitates our demise. And Shoto's looking at Endeavor. Hawks is behind Shoto. His flames are stronger than Dad's. I couldn't win with firepower alone. So strong, those flames, full of hate. And he's been watching us all this time. All to bring down Dad. Reckoning his own body. All the way. And not giving a damn whose lives get ruined in the process. He's basically me. I was also burning with rage. Up until that day. Dad can't do it. I have to be the one to handle my brother Toya. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Oh man. Oh man. I knew this was gonna come. I knew this had to come. And I can't wait for it. Oh god, I'm crying. Good. 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 I like where this is going. I like where this is going. It does have to be Shoto versus Toya or Dabi. It has to be. Okay, now we have Fuyumi. Shoto? Let me see. Fuyumi and Natsuo. Hello. Oh, you must be Todoroki's big bro and sis. His throat's all burned, so he can't talk. And then, huh? His mom! They brought their mom! They brought their mom! Damn it, Origoshi! Why do you have to... Why do you have to cut it off like that? God, you're trying to die, man? They told you not to be up and about. Cram it. And the strain from all that yanking is going to kill me even harder. So, you don't care then, huh? There's no stopping him. He's dead meat if he thinks he can die on me. Todoroki and the others are conscious, at least. All of them except for Midoriya. He's shown no sign of waking up. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, so we do get a next chapter on the 31st with everything else. Okay, this one was just, a lot earlier. Okay. Um, okay. All right. I really do like this chapter. Um, the fact that we were seeing more stuff of what happened with the villains. Um, apparently Redestro is still causing havoc and doing all this other stuff. The League of Villains are now breaking out prisoners from different prisons, just so that way Shigaraki and All for One and all of them can get away. Um, that's cool. It's good to see that, obviously they're the main villains. They're going to have to be doing something um, to cause some things. And I really like this stuff with them being in the hospital. Um, and the fact that, you know, it's the aftermath. Everyone's figuring out what's going on. Um, Aizawa is in the hospital. Bakugo's in the hospital. Gran Torino is somehow still alive. Somehow. Don't know how, but somehow. Um, and then everyone knows that Dabi is Toya and is Shoto's brother. Um, so everyone knows about that. And then not only that, but Shoto's sister and brother Natsuo show up, and their mom in the back. She's shaded out, but that's who I can assume is there as well. Um, so, um, so because of that, I really like this, and then I do like the fact that Shoto says that Endeavor cannot do this. I have to be the one to fight. God, this is what happens when I get invested in characters and they become my main favorite character. So with Shoto being my main favorite character and the fact that, all of his like story arcs and everything about him I love. I love how this whole dynamic has how if certain things didn't turn out, he could have easily become a villain. But he didn't, and that's what I like about it is he could have easily become a villain. He could have become a villain like Dabi, or not like Dabi. Dabi's a little too much, but Shoto is one of the ones that he could have easily become a villain, but he isn't. He's striving to become a hero, and that's what I love about um, Horikoshi's writing. I love the fact that these our main cast of characters, our main cast of 20 characters. Sadly, some of them are more forefronted than the others. Um, but I do like that we get these amazing story arcs with these characters. We get amazing story arcs with Deku, with Bakugo, with Shoto. Um, and um, it furthers the story in a way. So the fact that Bakugo is worried about Shoto, Deku, and Endeavor is because they're all in the same agency, and they're Bakugo's coming around to um, not be the arrogant, um, you know, baby of the group, and actually starting to get used to, hey, these guys are strong as well. They're my equals pretty much, and we have to fight together in order to get past some some of these feats here, and I really like that. And the fact that we're getting this whole like flashback scene with Choto, seeing all this stuff, and the words being said is that Dabi is basically Shoto, and how this is what Shoto could have become. Shoto could have become Dabi. Shoto could have become a villain, but he's not. Because of, it says up until that day. Meaning, he's probably saying up until that day, meaning the day that Deku told him that it's your quirk, not Endeavor's. It's your power. You need to use it for yourself. You know, that whole speech at the sports fest, that whole thing is probably what changed Shoto. And I think that is true. I think that's true. And because he says that Dobby is basically him, meaning uh, he has to fight basically himself. Um, is pretty much what it is. Is he has to be the one um, to fight his brother, and the fact that the others are finding out, they know, and um, the whole like crowd thing about this whole thing, they should like they need to calm down because they need to know, obviously, that there are a lot of people still in the hospital. They can't just easily recover and make a press conference and all that. Like, it's honestly annoying. This is the one thing that it's so real that I hate it. um, is because the whole opinions of the populace or whatever. It's so stupid. Like, they were just in a big fight. Do you really expect them to survive that well? Like, I'm honestly curious. Like, if you guys were in this world and you understand that they were in the fight for their life against very, very strong opponents as well, do you really think that they would easily recover and survive a big fight like what just happened? No, I don't believe that. I would be there, you know, as like, this is stupid. Let them rest. Then we'll get a conference. We'll get a press conference. They need to heal. Like, come on. It's so stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. Um and then we get to see Aizawa's lost his leg. Okay. Um so he has lost his leg, but his arms still seem pretty okay, which is pretty good. And it looks like the same side of his head, the right side of his face, where he has the scar. I'm pretty sure that's the same side that is now bandaged up all the way. So there's that, and then Gran Torino is fully bandaged up. I'm surprised that Gran Torino is alive. I really thought he was going to die. Um, I think that it would have been honestly more of a thing if Gran Torino died, but the fact that at the end of this chapter we find out that Deku's not waking up, um, I have a feeling now because of it. I have a feeling that um, what's going to happen is the next couple of chapters is going to be Deku in the you know unconscious state, but in that state he's tapping into um, One for All, and we're gonna get some more things like that. So then when he does wake up, I feel like when he does wake up, then we'll have the whole I have even more quirks to deal with, um, and all that. But I don't know. But like I do. At first, I was skeptical because of the whole villain stuff. I really don't like the fact that All for One is still, you know, around pretty much. Um, I do think eventually he does have to die, and I really do think that Shigaraki might be the one to do it. Shigaraki might be the one to kill All for One, and I'm for that. Um, because I think that Shigaraki is the main villain of this story. We are now moving on to successors. So because All Might is in a weakened state, he passed it on to Deku. Deku is our main character, alright? All for One is the same thing. He passed all of his original quirks, his original quirk, and everything that came with it, to Shigaraki. Okay? Meaning that what All for One has are duplicates. So if you would think about it, technically the duplicates wouldn't be as strong as the originals. So I do think whenever Shigaraki's body is fully rested and he comes back and he's conscious again, I do think Shigaraki is going to kill All for One. And when that happens, I'll be happy because I really want this story to be this our main cast of characters versus the villains. I really do because it this is it's what the story is. It's what the story is. Um, so I just really hope that that's what happens. Um, I'm loving this stuff with Shoto. Like I said, he's my favorite character. So anything to do with him is great. The fact that his mom is finally out of the hospital and showing up to see him is really good. The fact that he had this little monologue thing saying, "I have to be the one to handle my brother," is it's all this stuff is real. It's we're getting to the realization of this is in game, and we have some villains that we need to fight. So Shoto needs to fight Dabi, and Deku needs to fight Shigaraki. Where Bakugo stands, I'm not sure. um, where Bakugo stands, there's not really a villain that's towards Bakugo really. Maybe muscular, maybe. I would say if we do end up seeing any more escaped prisoners, or whatever, then maybe there'll be, some type of problem. I do think that maybe muscular might be the one that Bakugo fights. I'm not sure. Um, but it would kind of make sense. But I, I don't know. But I do like where the story's going. I do like where it's going. So I guess that's pretty much it for me. I don't know if you guys liked my rambling on or my little review part of this. It's gone on a lot longer than I thought I'd do, but that just means that I'm invested. So, if you guys did like this, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought of the chapter. Where do you think the story's going? Who do you think these guys are going to fight? Whenever it comes down to it. Um, yeah, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. And I guess I will see you guys next weekend for the next chapter and more released chapters as well. So, see you guys